Hi, everyone. I'm David Vanek, CEO and co-founder of Anorak, and this is my colleague Kiruba, head of product at Anorak. There are 9 million families at risk of financial collapse if the breadwinner dies in the UK. It's 37 million in the US, and it's a massive global problem. People know about life insurance. They know it's something responsible they should have. So why are millions of them not protected? Simple answer. First, they hate to talk about death, and then they procrastinate. But once they start to get life insurance, they find it's super hard work because life insurance distribution is stuck in the dark ages. Complicated product, painstaking user experience, a world full of paper, calls. It's a nightmare, and this is why we've created Anorak. Anorak gives everyone easy access to regulated and personalized advice in minutes. Our platform and APIs is integrated by distribution partners so that people get access to life insurance advice while using everyday services. And today, we will show you an integration with Starling Bank, a challenger bank. I hand it over to Kiruba.
Yeah, with this integration, so we appear on their marketplace, but it could also be that I get nudges when I'm using the app that I have a mortgage, I don't have a life insurance, or that my income has changed. So on this demo, I'm going to access it from the marketplace. So I'm looking for an insurance product, and there is Anorak. So I decide to add Anorak to my app. So I don't have an account with Anorak, so I'm going to go ahead and create one. So it's asking me all the permissions to send the data to Anorak. So this is Starling asking for it. I approve it. It's using open banking. It pulls the data from there. So since I already have an account with this email, I'm just going to go ahead and change it. So now the bank is asking me to authorize the exchange of data from Anorak to Starling. So the next time I don't have to come to Anorak to access the data, so I can access it from my banking app. So it's looking into my transactions to see if it can find any recurring transactions. So in this case, I don't use this as a primary bank account. So it has detected 2 transactions, an insurance payment and TV licensing. But typically, if my income is in it and I use this as my primary bank account, so it knows everything about me and can build the protection advice quite quickly. So in this case, it doesn't know much about me, so I would have to go ahead and fill it in. So I'm just going to say, sorry, that it's just me and my partner. It doesn't know anything about my partner, so I don't smoke. I'm employed full-time, so is my partner. I make a decent income.
And in the background, Anorak is computing very complex cash flow forecast and risk data analysis so that when the fact find is done, we can spit out immediately a very personalized and regulated life insurance advice.
I have a mortgage for 25 years. But typically, my mortgage is from the bank, so the system would know that as well. So I don't have any, well, maybe I have some savings, 2,000. Again, this can come from the bank. I don't have any protection in place. So now using the mix of bank data and the data I've keyed in, the system has built a protection advice for me. It says that I have a need if I die tomorrow, which is my partner has a need. Similarly, we have a need if I were to fall critically ill or die again. And then long-term disability. Again, I have a need of £1,413 per month, just because my savings and sick pay would only last 5 weeks. Now, so the next time I want to access this advice, I don't have to be logging into Anorak every single time. So I can go back to Starling. And when I go to the marketplace, the advice is available for me. So I can look, it says that the advice is ready just by clicking on it. I could access it quickly inside the app. So I'm not asked to log in again, and my advice is always available. So Anorak can also act as a companion. So let's say you take out a life insurance today, things have changed. We detected that from your bank transaction. 1 month, 1 year later, or maybe 5 years later, we can tell you that, hey, your situation has changed, and that you have to do a new checkup. And all of this happens within the day-to-day app that you use, which is, in this case, is Starling, but it could be anything.
So 80% of life insurance products are sold through agents, bank agents, independent financial advisor. It's not scalable, and it targets only affluent individuals. Anorak makes it possible to reach out to million more customers, regardless of their net worth and their financial wealth. We think Anorak can redefine the way bank insurance is done for life insurance product in the UK, but everywhere else in Europe, and this is really what we are after. We are connected also to ING Bank through Yolt application, but we are here to expand our reach to banks and make sure that people can have access to life insurance advice where they spend their money days within their bank app and investment platform. Thank you very much.